You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins live here from Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium for your coverage of Jasper Wildcat football taking on the Panthers of Evansville. Reitz. Jasper takes the field. The Jasper faithful on their feet. Student section going crazy for all the guys. Tonight's atmosphere is electric. Jasper looking to win their second game in a row. As I mentioned earlier, 1-1 in the season. Had a tough first matchup against Memorial, but then turn it around against Harrison, 43-6, a good game. Offense funneling through Jalen Mainers. New coach, new quarterback, new offense. Pretty much a whole new team except for most of the foundation. Jalen Mainers leads the team in rushing, 85 yards, a rather good scrambler. I know you haven't gone to the games, Connor, but Jalen's pretty exciting to watch, and I think tonight should be a good game. What do you think?
If he can give himself more time by being able to move out of the pocket, I think we'll be able to thrive on offense and move down the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I think getting the run game early is usually what you want to do, but I said Jalen leads us in rushing yards. He only has 85, and then our RB1, Caden Ramos, 74 yards. So not much of a run game at all anyways. So the pass game's going to have to be on point. Through the two games, Jalen Mainers, 427 yards, 6 touchdowns. Last week showed off the pass game well. Multiple different targets. Max Butel leading us in receiving yards, 197. He has 2 touchdowns. Beckett Holsworth, 45 yards, 8 targets and only 1 catch for Beckett. That 45-yard catch was a touchdown against Memorial. Beckett runs some good routes. He's just had some unfortunate plays with overthrown balls, tipped passes, and then he's had a couple drops as well. And then Jack Levin, 116 yards receiving. He's got 2 touchdowns through the air as well. And then Joe Heichelbeck, the other guy with a touchdown, a really good touchdown catch last week against Harrison, diving to his left, bobbling it, but made sure to secure possession with one hand against his body. And then looking at Reitz, their quarterback, Jamontre Johnson, 192 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. And then their run game is what they've always been known for. They've got A.J. Coates and Elijah Darrett, a 2-man powerhouse for the ground game there. Darrett, 136 yards on the ground and 1 touchdown. And then A.J. Coates, the guy that punches it in, the powerhouse, 57 yards and 3 touchdowns. A.J. Coates, the man to watch tonight. Senior, 5'11", 235. A very formidable stature A.J. Coates has. And then Elijah Darrett, 5'10", 155, a little bit shiftier guy. He's only a junior. A.J. Coates missed some time last year for Reitz, so that was kind of unfortunate. But even with missing that time, he still had a pretty good season. 2 sacks, 5 tackle for losses, 90 tackles. A do-it-all linebacker, if you will. And in the 2 wins, Reitz they have 5 interceptions. So Jalen Mainers is going to have to make sure he puts the passes on target, hits his guys in the chest to ensure that the ball stays out of Wright's hands at least for when Jasper's on offense, of course. Wright's also playing Harrison. They won 55-0. They didn't let Harrison score as we did, but pretty much the same result. And then a 1-score win against Vincennes-Lincoln last week, 35-28. Vincennes-Lincoln 1-1 as well on the year. Their win came against Bossy, 43-12. Bossy and Harrison, kind of the underlings of the SIAC. Student section is on their feet. Jasper set to receive this one. Kickoff is underway. Parker Baumeyer kicks it off for Reitz. That'll be into the hands of Blake and Recker. Recker's got speed, tries to cut it through the middle. He'll get up past the 25, down to about the 26-yard line. Blaken returning from injury as he missed the last 2 weeks. Good to see him back in the lineup. Key injury for Jasper this week. Ross Dawkins still out with an ankle injury. Went down against Memorial early in the game. Has not returned on the sidelines for this matchup. We hope he get him back here in the next couple of weeks. Jalen Mainers alone in the shotgun. 2 men out left, 2 men out right. Going to set Jack Levin in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. Jack Levin trying to bounce behind some defenders. Makes one guy miss. Gets about 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Number 7, Jack Levin, the ball carrier.
Jack Levin with 27 yards rushing. Mainly used in the passing game, though. The offensive line was really a question coming into this year, but I believe they've done their job well. A good 5-man squad up there in the line as Mainers in the shotgun hands it off to Ramos up the middle. He's got a gap. First down and more. Up past the 50, down to the 47-yard line. Caden Ramos with a 23-yard rush right up the gut. There is a flag on the play, and Jasper's O linemen are walking back, and Caden Ramos's rush not gonna be a first down.
We can't have that if we want to move down the field. We had a good rush there.
Yep.
Was a first down. Now we're back 10 yards from the play.
Yep, that one definitely hurts Jasper's. Ramos will come out. Tristan King will come in. Holsworth and Butel out wide right. Jack Levin and Tristan King out left. Getting the play call from Coach Hart. Shotgun alone, Mainers. Looks to his left. Not going to have a guy open. Got some pressure. Rolls out to his left. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Initial pressure put on by Azari Jackson. The 6'3" senior, 235 pounds. Got to the quarterback. But Mainers manages to avoid a sack. Didn't lose any yards there. Got back to the line of scrimmage as he scrambled out right. Or left, excuse me. 2 wide left, 3 wide right. Joe Heichelbeck will join Butel and Holsworth. Mainers in the shotgun. Mainers looks to his right immediately. Doesn't have a guy open. Pressure put on him. He's just going to have to throw it away. Caden Thomas nearly with the sack on Mainers as Mainers got rid of it before a huge sack there. Wright's doing a good job of pressuring the quarterback here early.
We saw 4 plays there on this opening drive, 3 of them coming in an empty backfield.
Yep.
Wright's got back there quick with no help from protection from Mainers. So we may see if Hart changes it up and goes with the running back in the backfield.
Yeah, the one play we did have a running back in the backfield. What did we do? We had a 23-yard rush right up the gut, given there was a penalty, but I think that's number 1 back. Lucas Feldman. Punt is up. It's going to take a good bounce for Reitz all the way up to Jasper's 45-yard line. That took about a 10-yard bounce. As Reitz will get their first look on offense, we'll stay with you here. 9 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Jasper's defense didn't look too hot against Memorial. I did mention the fact that some calls didn't go their way. One of Memorial's touchdown, Nate Lukemeyer actually came down with the ball and they called it a touchdown. So that really doesn't help. But Jamontre Johnson, man behind him, he's going to hand it off. That's going to be A.J. Coates. Alec Ware gets home. puts some contact on him behind the line of scrimmage, but Coates fights forward for about a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for Reitz. Jamontre Johnson drops back, looks to his right, has nobody open. He's going to have to scramble, rolls out to his right. Hit by Jaden Peak there, but not until after Johnson scrambles to his right for about 2 or 3 yards. 3rd down and 5 now. Pistol formation, one wide right. He's going to hand it off to Coates. Fights forward. Contact by Drake Hagan in the middle. Coates tried to fight forward there. We'll see where they mark it. Good tackle there by Drake Hagan. 4th and 2, they call it. Reitz offense still on the field. 1 receiver out left. A.J. Coates in the backfield. Johnson trying to get him to jump. The Jasper D-line does not jump. Under 8.5 to go here in the first quarter. 4th down and 2 on the 37. Hands it off to Coates. Fights up the middle. He gets the 1st down and more. Fights through contact. Gets about a gain of 5.
Tackle made by number 57, Preston Roach.
Drake Hagan will come off for Dylan Robling. The D linemen are going to have a tough battle ahead of them this game with A.J. Coates in the backfield. D linemen consist of Nick Hanselman, Preston Roach, Cooper Seal, and Elliott Smith, the D end over there on the left side. Wright's going to call a timeout here. 1st and 10 on the 31. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. More Wildcat football right after this.
Support for 91.7 The Curve comes from Jubilee Toyota in Jasper. They offer a full selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with parts, services, and repairs. They are located on Highway 231 South in Jasper or online at jubileetoyota.com. Support for 91.7 The Curve comes from Jubilee Chevrolet Cadillac in Jasper. They offer a full selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with parts, services, and repairs. They are located at 972 Wernsing Road in Jasper or online at jubileegm.com.
Welcome back to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins, live here from Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium. Reitz on the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. We've got a receiver in motion, 3 wide to the right. Play action jet sweep coming over to the left. There's a flag on the play as Amir Wilford got the rush there. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a holding on the offense. Reitz's play cut down just as ours were. A.J. Coates comes back out to the backfield. 2 receivers on the left. It'll be Lucas Feldman and Mason Bailey. 1 receiver out to the right. It's going to be Amir Wilford, who got the rush on the previous play. Daxton Vanover pretty much lined up where a tight end would. Pistol formation. Johnson hands it off to Coates, off to the right. Evades a tackle, still on his feet. Smith with the contact at around the 41. Coates fights forward for longer than that on the 2nd and 19. Another flag on the play. Coates got back to around the original line of scrimmage. Jasper's defense backing up, so it was on Jasper. It's going to be a face mask on Jasper. Reitz gets more yards now. 1st and 5 for Reitz. Same exact formation. Coates behind Johnson. Coates gets the handoff, rushes through the right. 2 men apply pressure there. Alec Ware, Nick Hanselman gets the tackle, and 5 flags come flying in. I believe it was A.J. Coates. After he got tackled, he kind of shoved Nick Hanselman back down to the ground. I think that's what the call is going to be. All 4 refs threw a flag. One of them threw 2, I think. Personal foul on the defense. Personal foul on the offense. Offsetting penalties. I don't know what the defensive penalty was. Coach Hart, a discussion with the refs. As Reitz gets some more yards, it's going to be a 2nd down and 2 here. No receivers on the right. Lone receiver on the left will be Amir Wilford. 27-yard line, Reitz is now. Under 7.5 to go in the first quarter. Johnson hands it off to Coates, and the ball's loose. Jasper jumps on top of it. Turnover for the Panthers, and Jasper comes up with the football. Jude Peter and Ethan Young, a mixture of guys, jump onto the ball. Jasper takes advantage of a Reitz mistake. I believe there was some trouble with the handoff there from Johnson to Coates, and the ball just squirted loose. And a herd of Jasper defenders were right there to jump on the ball, and Jasper back out on offense. Ramos will be back out for Jasper in the backfield alongside Mainers. Jack Levin, the lone man on the left. Butel and Holsworth on the right. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Not going to go anywhere. Cade Vogel gets home for Reitz. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10 on their own 33. Nate Lukemeyer going to check in on offense now. 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Butel will head to the left side now to join Levin. Nate accompanies Beckett. Jalen Manners drops back, fires over the middle through the hands of Max Butel. Could have been dangerous there.
Lucky no Reitz defender was at the area of the tipped ball. Otherwise, Reitz would have been right back on offense.
Yep. And those tipped passes went our way last week against Harrison. 2 tipped ball touchdowns. Max Butel and Jack Levin both on the good side of those touchdowns. 3rd down and 10. Max Butel was, nope, not offside, excuse me, false start. 5-yard penalty, moving back. 3rd down and 15 now. Same exact formation. Butel, no, not the same formation. Butel's going to come trips right now. Levin, lone man on the left. Mainers in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws it off to Max Butel. He's got blockers ahead of him. Room to run. He's 1st down and more. Past the 50, out of bounds at around midfield. Good play there. Max Butel went out to join Beckett and Nate on the right side. Little screen pass there. He had room to run. Good blocks by Beckett and Nate. That'll move the chains for Jasper. First down of the game for the Wildcats. He got out of bounds at the 49 now, just trying to cross midfield. 1st down. Jalen Mainers in the shotgun, passes it to Beckett. Beckett comes down with it. 2-yard gain. There will be a flag on the play. I believe it'll be against Reitz, as Colin Johnson was in coverage and made the tackle. Personal foul on the defense. Jasper will get some more yards here. A lot of penalty flags flying this game.
Not even halfway into the first quarter, and we've seen at least two flags on each team on their first 2 drives.
Yep.
Gonna have to clean that up as the game goes on.
Jasper looking to be the first one on the scoreboard here. Knocking on the door. 34-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Jalen Mainers hands it off to Ramos, finds the open gap. Had one man to beat, but AJ Coates tackles him before he had some more open grass. Ramos with a gain of 3. Ramos reminds me of Le'Veon Bell, a patient running back, not the biggest guy, but has some elusiveness and just waits for those gaps to open up, shoots through them. Beckett, the lone receiver on the right, hands it off to Ramos. No, he keeps it this time, drops back over the top, out of the hands of Jack Levin, excuse me.
Pass intended for number 7, Jack Levin.
Jack Levin diving at into the end zone, just out of reach. Ramos will check out. Tristan King will check in. I like the play call there. Jalen just...
If Jasper would have came down with that, we'd have been on the board, but Mainers just overthrew him.
Yep. We've seen multiple overthrows through the first 2 games. Mainers just got to get the depth and distance down. 3 wide left, 2 wide right. Throws it to Beckett over the middle, comes down with it. First down and more, down to about the 15-yard line. Just an easy in route there for Beckett. Reitz in zone coverage. That's going to beat zone every single time. First down, Jasper inside the red zone now. 15-yard line, 1st and 10, under 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Levin's going to be in the backfield now. Tristan and Max out wide left. Beckett, the lone man on the right. Mainers in the gun. Hands it off to Jack Levin. Cuts out to the right. Gets about a gain of 3 down on the right sideline.
Number 7, Jack Levin, the ball carrier.
Ian Clardy with the tackle for Reitz.
Number 3 on the tackle, Clardy. Pick up of about 5 yards.
2nd down and 5 here for Jasper on the 10-yard line. Nate Lukemeyer will join the offense now. Trips wide left. 2 wide on the right. Wide receiver screen on the left. It's going to go to Lukemeyer. He's got blockers ahead of him. 1 man to beat. Jukes to the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jasper. Nate Lukemeyer makes 1 guy miss. Pushes through some contact. Extends the arm into the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. Jasper gets on the board first. I was getting ready to call that out. Last time we saw trips on the side, it was a wide receiver screen. I was going to say the exact same thing. Nate Lukemeyer, the lucky recipient of that one. Good blocks over there. Aiden Truelove out to kick, 83. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0. Jasper takes the lead. A great drive by the Cats, culminating in a Nate Lukemeyer touchdown. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. More first quarter exciting action right for this.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is by Orange County Fiber. Orange County Fiber installs high-speed fiber optic internet and various home appliances. Orange County Fiber can be contacted on their website, myremc.coop, or at 812-865-2229.
Underwriting for 91.7 The Curve is by the Lincoln Amphitheater. Lincoln Amphitheater closes out their 2025 season with On the Border, an acoustic Eagles tribute band, on September 14th, American Fools Band, a tribute to John Mellencamp, on September 27th, and Chrome Horse, a full band tribute to Bob Dylan, on October 5th. More information can be found at lincolnamphitheater.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins, live here from Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium. If you're just now joining us, Jasper taking on Reitz. Jasper took the lead on the previous play, a Nate Lukemeyer screen pass touchdown, 10-yard reception. Takes advantage of the turnover by Reitz, and that's what you got to do if you want to win these games.
Yeah, Jasper got the fumble. It was on the handoff, came down with it, marched right down the field with help to a flag call on Reitz, put him right in the red zone, and Mainers threw one right to him, and he walked right in the end zone.
Truelove's kick is up. It'll be a touchback. Rolls into the end zone.
And in the touchback, the ball will be spotted at the
20-yard line is touchback for high school football. Jasper defense looking to force another turnover here. Jaden Peak and Jack Levin are two main corners here. New formation, we're going to have 2 men in the backfield alongside Johnson. He's going to hand it off to Darrett. No, he's going to keep it this time. Goes out to the left, tries to stiff arm Jack out of the way. Jack wrestles him to the ground. Johnson near the first down marker, I believe he's just a little bit short. 2nd down and 2. 2 men in the backfield, A.J. Coates and Elijah Darrett. I mentioned them pregame. Darrett with 1 rushing touchdown, A.J. Coates with 3. 1 wide receiver out wide right, 1 bunched on the left. He's going to hand it off to Darrett this time off the right side. Nate Lukemeyer trying to make the tackle. He misses. He squirts through the zone, and he is gone. Past the 20, 15, 10. Touchdown Reitz. Elijah Darrett goes right through the gap and scores for Jasper. 72-yard touchdown.
That's what Jasper cannot have happen, especially on the second play. They went down, scored, and then let Reitz score right back.
Parker Baumeyer out for the extra point for Reitz, looking to tie the game up. Snap is up a little bit high. Baumeyer still gets the kickoff, and it is right through the uprights. Tie game here, 7-7. We'll stay here with you guys as that one was kind of a short drive, 2 plays. On that play, I thought we had 3 guys kind of in the vicinity to make the tackle. Darrett made Nate Lukemeyer miss, and he was gone, just like that.
He broke 1 tackle and then had steps on the other 2, so
Yep.
they were chasing after him the whole way and couldn't chase him down.
Yeah, Darrett, lightning quick on that play. He was gone.
Jasper's going to need to put together a good offensive drive to put up with that Reitz drive that they had just there.
Yep. Going to try and swing the momentum back into their hands. Momentum was in their hands, got the turnover, scored a touchdown, and then momentum swung right back in the middle as a two-play drive culminating in a touchdown for Reitz. Makes it a tie game here. We still have 4:14 on the clock here in the first quarter. Baumeyer's kick is up into the hands of Blaken Recker. Gonna go up the middle this time, kick it out right. He's got some blockers, makes the guy miss. Up past the 35, 40, 45. There will be a flag on the play, but a great return there by Blaken Recker. We'll see what the call is on the field.
We do have a flag on the play.
Blaken with some speed, a very good track runner. Block in the back for Jasper.
We had this great field position up past the 45. Now we're going to be at about the 35 with the 10-yard penalty.
We'll see if the offensive line can hold up the Reitz pressure. They got a 2-man attack, Caden Thomas and William Friday.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
2 great D linemen. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Jasper. Ramos in the backfield. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. It's Beckett Holsworth, Max Butel, and Jack Levin on the left. Mater's in the gun. Fakes the handoff, slant across the middle. Beckett Holsworth drops that one. I mentioned that pregame. Beckett's had a bit of hand trouble this season. Coming into this game, only had 1 catch on 8 targets. Should have had probably 3 or 4 of those targets reeled in. Nate Lukemeyer comes in for Jasper. Trips wide left. Wide receiver screen on the left. Jack Levin will get this one. AJ Coates makes the tackle. Jack Levin fights forward for about 3 yards.
Tackle made by number 0, AJ Coates.
Nate Lukemeyer will come out.
3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
Joe Heichelbeck will join Max Butel and Becca Holsworth on the right. Trips wide right. Jack Levin, the lone man on the left. Caden Ramos still in the backfield. Manners tries to get him to jump off sides. They do not. Gets set. Fakes the handoff. Comes across the middle. Joe Heichelbeck reels this one in. Up past the 40-yard line. First down, Jasper.
Complete to number 18, Joe Heichelbeck.
Joe Heichelbeck's whole high school career has been highlighted by injuries, and finally he's got a healthy year. All of his limbs are working, and he's been a prominent player in this offense.
He's a big target.
Yep.
Rainers can throw it anywhere, and he'll come down with it.
Yep, Joe Heichelbeck, 6'4", 215. Same exact formation, trips wide on the right. Hands it off to Ramos, cuts through the gap. He's got about 5 yards. AJ Coates comes down with the tackle.
The ball carrier, tackle made by 0, AJ Coates.
Lukemeyer will come in for Heichelbeck. Heichelbeck's pads a bit messed up after that catch. 46-yard line.
We're going to call it 4 yards.
2.5 to go here in the first quarter. 2 wide left. Levin and Butel. Holsworth out to the right. Ramos in the backfield. Manners in the gun. Lukemeyer lined up, bunched with the line of scrimmage. Hands it off to Ramos, and he's not going to go anywhere as the pressure was there immediately.
Met him in the backfield. Thought he could get away, but he had him on his foot. Brought him down for a loss of 1.
Nate comes out. Joe comes back in. 3rd down and 7. Jasper's going to have to be efficient on 3rd down if they want to keep these drives going. 3rd and manageable though. 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Heichelbeck in the slot. Butel in the slot on the left. Manners fires to Butel, reels it in near the 1st down marker. Might be a bit short here. I believe he is.
Tackled by number 3,
Ian Clardy on the tackle. Wrestles Butel out of bounds before he moves the chains for Jasper. Up past midfield now, Jasper is. 4th and 1. Jasper's offense staying on the field. Elliott Smith and Alec Ware coming on to the field for offense, and that just means one thing. They're going to try and powerhouse it. We've seen some sneaks by Jalen Manners. A couple on the goal line. We'll see if that's what this is. Delay of game on Jasper. That's going to move him back.
Delay a game against the Wildcats.
A good sneak try, though, there. I believe Manners converted that 1st down if the play would have played out, obviously.
Looked to have got 2 yards on that sneak, so would have got him past the chains and reset it, but obviously he's coming back with the delay of game. Another flag here on the offense of Jasper.
Jasper cannot keep having these flags if they want to stay in this game. Jasper's offense remains on the field. Elliott and Alec will come off as the receivers will come back in. Trips wide right. Or no, 2 wide right. Holsworth and Lukemeyer. Levin and Butel out to the left. Ramos in the backfield. 4th and 6 on their own 47. Three seconds on the play clock. Mainers drops back, fires over the middle to Nate Lukemeyer, comes in, first down and more. Stays on his feet, first down, Jasper. Nate Lukemeyer fired up after that catch, gets a first down and more.
He got hit about 2 yards from the line of scrimmage and just kept pushing through it to get the first down.
Crucial play there for Jasper. They've got to capitalize after converting on 4th down. Joe Huckelbeck back out to the game.
Kept the chains moving there.
Yep. Mainers fakes the handoff to Ramos, drops back, throws over the middle to Joe. Joe reels it in. Down past the 25. Jasper's offense steamrolling now. They've got some pace on them now here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Jalen Mainers looking poised in the pocket there. Joe Huckelbeck, a bit of a hard hit after that catch. Shaking off his left leg. Hopefully he's okay. 2 wide on the right, 1 on the left. Mainers hands it off to Ramos. Has some blocks ahead of him. Goes out right. Stays on his feet. Around the 22-yard line. Gain of about 3. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jasper inside the red zone now. And Jasper's just going to let the play clock go. And that will be the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. Jasper knocking on the door, trying to take the lead here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. You won't want to miss this one.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care, located on 255 West 36th Street. Harmon Dental Care provides a variety of different dental services, such as cleanings, fillings, and crowns. They can be contacted at 812-482-1060 or on their website at harmondentalcare.com. Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Olinger Diamond Center, located in the Southgate Shopping Center in Jasper. Olinger Diamond is a jeweler that offers a variety of different brands of jewelry with a specialty in engagement rings. They can be contacted at 812-482-4214 or on their website at olingerdiamond.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium in Joe Roller Field for your coverage of Jasper Wildcat football. You're just now joining us. Jasper tied up with Reitz 7-7 here as we start the second quarter. Jasper inside the red zone on the 22-yard line, 2nd down and 7 as the field switches. Levin and Butel on the left. They're going to set Joe in motion. He's going to set back, fire to Levin, makes one guy miss, jukes out to the left, and he is gone. Great blocks by Jasper and a good move by Levin. He gets into the end zone for a Jasper touchdown. Great move there by Jack Levin for a touchdown. They set the receiver in motion to help block. Levin with the screen pass. Looked like he was going to cut it up the middle, but he bounced out to the left where those blocks were. Jalen Mainers has got 2 passing touchdowns here. Inside the start of the second quarter. Aiden Truelove nails the extra point, 14-7. Jasper takes the lead.
Ooh.
We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Easttown Recreation, located at 1370 Crossroads Avenue in Jasper. Easttown Recreation is a bowling center that provides open bowling, leagues, and tournaments, as well as pizza, chicken tenders, and a wide variety of options on their menu. They can be contacted at 812-481-2695 or on their website at www.easttownbowl.com. Welcome back to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins live here from Jerry Burr Alumni Stadium. Jasper takes the lead 14-7 on a 22-yard touchdown catch by Jack Levin. Reitz going to get another look at offense here.
717-0281. 717-0281.
A great drive there by Jasper. Everybody getting involved. Joe had a couple catches. Nate had a catch, I believe. Yeah, Nate had that 4th down catch. That was a crucial play. 4th and 7 converted. Kept the drive alive. And they get in for a Wildcat touchdown. Aiden Trulove out for another kickoff. His kickoff goes down the middle. Gonna bounce up the middle. Has a bit of a gap. Alec Ware with the tackle. Good wraparound there on Colin Johnson.
Number 22, Colin Johnson, with the return. Tackle made by number 11, Alec Ware.
This defensive drive is huge for Jasper. Past 2 drives, they went and scored, but last drive they gave up a touchdown on 2 plays. They need to stop Reitz's offense here, keep the momentum, and get right back on offense.
Yeah, Elijah Darrett will come back in to play running back. That's who had the 72-yard touchdown on Reitz's last drive. They've got to keep an eye on him. Hands it off to Darrett, up the gap, and he's got room to run. Jack Levin and company make a good tackle there, or else he would have been gone once again.
Number 12, Mary Wolford, ball carrier. Tackle made by number 11, Alec
First down
Ware.
for Reitz. Up past the 40, their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Same exact formation. 1 wide receiver out to the left. Low snap, gets it, hands it off to Darrett once again. Up the middle. Will not get a first down. A gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Darrett's showing his speed here. He just cuts through those gaps so quickly. Hands it off to Darrett once again. Gonna be stuffed. Elliott Smith and Preston Roach with the pressure there. They will move the chains.
Number 10, Elliott Smith on the tackle.
Reitz, last 3 plays have been a rush. Going back to the last drive with the touchdown. First 2 plays were a rush, then going back to the drive with the fumble. They were running. They've been running all game. We need Jasper to get a stop here, force them to throw the ball because they've just been running all over us.
Yep. Finally, we get a stop there. Darrett met at the line of scrimmage immediately. Ethan Young and Nick Hanselman with
By number 71,
the tackle.
Eli Araheta. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down and 10. Darrett, no gain on the play. New running back in the backfield for Reitz will be Keyshawn Fleming. Hands it off to Fleming. He's met behind the... No! Darrett keeps it. Or Johnson keeps it, excuse me. Sorry, I was all bundled up on that play. He tried to throw it over Darrett. Nate Lukemeyer almost makes a one-handed snag. That would have been an insane interception. But he bats it down. 3rd down now for the Jasper defense.
Was just out of Lukemeyer's reach there. Otherwise, Jasper would have been right back on offense.
Wilford in the backfield. Johnson drops back. Pressure on him. He rolls out left. Met at the line of scrimmage. Elliott Smith with the tackle for loss. Johnson is fired up. 2 flags fly on the play. I believe they will be against Reitz as Johnson was fired up after that tackle. Initial pressure was Cooper Seal. He got home, forced Johnson out. Elliott Smith cleans up the tackle. Personal foul will be the penalty against Reitz. 4th down and 9 before the penalty, but it'll be, or no, Jasper declined the penalty. So 4th down and 9. Punting unit for Reitz will come out. Parker Baumeier, nope, it won't be 4th and 9. Now they're going to finally move the ball back. It'll be a 4th and 24. So the punting unit is out. Max Butel, the punt returner for Jasper for this season.
Back to receive.
Butel's got some speed. Our previous quarterback before Jalen Maynard's transferred. Now a switch to wide receiver. He's going to let that one drop. That one a good bounce for Reitz. Out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. And the Jasper offense will come back out to the field. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. More exciting Wildcat football action right after this. Don't go nowhere.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care, located on 255 West 36th Street. Harmon Dental Care provides a variety of different dental services, such as cleanings, fillings, and crowns. They can be contacted at 812-482-1060 or on their website at harmondentalcare.com.
You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Jasper's offense back out here on the field for another drive, a crucial stop on defense. Trips wide left, one wide right. Maynard's at the gun. Hands it off to Ramos. Got some room up the middle, but he's going to be pushed back.
31, Caden Ramos, the ball carrier. 61, William Friday.
William Friday gets home for Reitz. A gain of 2 on the play. Tristan King checks in for Ramos. It'll be 2 wide on the left. King and Levin. Butel and Lukemeyer out on the right. Mayners alone. Levin in motion, fakes the handoff. Mayners fires deep over the head of Max Butel. Got some fingertips on it, but just over his head. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Trips wide left. Heichelbeck, one of the men within the trips. We'll see if another screen pass comes out. Holsworth and Levin out on the right side. Maynard's alone in the gun. Drops back, looks to his left, fires over the middle. Heichelbeck had some contact on him. A.J. Coates with the hold in coverage. The ref threw the flag, and Coates caught it.
Maynard's got hit on the throw, limping right now. Hopefully he's fine.
Yeah, Joe was coming across the middle on a slant route. A.J. Coates had his hands all over him. And they'll call that holding every single time. Or pass interference, actually. Pass interference is usually after the throw, but he had his hands on him before. But whatever. It's fine. That gives us more yards, actually. So that'll move the chains for Jasper. Kind of a fortunate break there on 3rd down. Converts it.
That'll be enough to move the chains.
Would have had us looking at 4th and 8 from about our own 12.
But now we're on the 28 with 1st and 10. 2 wide on the left, 1 on the right. Hands it off to Levin. Up the middle. Patience. With some contact, he's still on his feet. Fights near the 1st down. 2nd down and 4. Under 8.5 to go here in the first half. This game has been chippy. We've seen a bunch of penalty flags. Reitz guys are fired up. Our guys are fired up. Electric atmosphere here tonight.
These flag yards may be the difference in the game as we get late into the game.
Yep.
Whoever keeps getting the flags may end up losing.
Yep. Mayners fumbles the snap. Gets rid of it quickly to Heichelbeck. Heichelbeck tries to make the most of it. Gets some yards, and he comes off the field limping. That is not good. He already had his knee taped up, and now he limps off the field. That is not good. 3rd and 1. Heichelbeck nearly gets the first down. And Elliott and Alec are going to come onto the field for Jasper's offense. Butel and Holsworth off. Lukemeyer still on the field. Levin in the backfield. And Hart calls a timeout for Jasper as the players were kind of late getting on the field. But we're going to take a quick break here on 91.7 The Curve. Jasper football. Right after this, you don't want to miss the end of this one.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Olinger Diamond Center, located in the Southgate Shopping Center in Jasper. Olinger Diamond is a jeweler that offers a variety of different brands of jewelry with a specialty in engagement rings. They can be contacted at 812-482-4214 or on their website at olingerdiamond.com.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
We're back here at Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium. 3rd and 1 for Jasper. Under 7.5 to go here in the first half. Elliott Smith and Alec Ware still in the field for Jasper. Alec in motion. QB sneak. Jalen Manners fights forward. He gets a couple on that one, maybe even 3 yards. A good second effort there. Jasper's O-linemen are on the ground. Doesn't look that good, but everybody comes up. I believe everybody's okay. Elliott and Alec come off the field. First down, Jasper.
Maynard's got stood up at the line, but his lineman helped him get low and push through for the first down. Got an extra 2 yards after the chains and moved him.
Yep, first down, trips wide right. Ramos in the backfield. Hands it off to Ramos. Ramos gets swallowed up immediately. William Friday and Ethan Rowe with the pressure on Ramos. 2nd and 10 for Jasper. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Lukemeyer and Levin out right. Holsworth and Butel left. Mainers drops back. A lot of pressure there. 3 guys came home. A.J. Coates with the sack. A loss of about 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 17 now for Jasper.
Third and 17 for the Wildcats.
Crucial play here for Jasper is if they don't convert here, they'll give Reitz enough time to come down the field and score tied up before half. And Reitz gets the ball after halftime, so they want to be with the lead. Manners drops back. Running back screen passes. Ramos catches it. A.J. Coates with the tackle for loss as that screenplay went absolutely nowhere.
Loss of 2 yards. Punting unit comes out. Reitz has a chance with good field position depending on this punt.
Yep, under 5.5 in the first half. It's going to be Owen Rice to punt for Jasper. Lucas Feldman back for Reitz. Rice's punt is up. Past midfield. Touches at about the 40. Jasper falls on it. 42-yard line. Their own 42, that is. Reitz will have the ball with under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Looking to tie the game up. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is by Southern Indiana Supply, located on 1059 Warnsing Road in Jasper. Southern Indiana Supply offers drainage, construction, and erosion control products, as well as heavy-duty livestock equipment. They can be contacted at 812-482-2267 or on their website at southernindianasupply.com.
Welcome back. Right back into the action. Johnson One man on each side, Derritt and Wilford. Hands it off to Derritt, fights through initial contact for about 4 yards. Flag on the play. I believe it will be a face mask on Jasper. It will be a face mask on Jasper. That'll move Reitz up.
Jasper has given Reitz's offense plenty of yards.
Yep.
Just, they've been lucky. Reitz has not been able to do anything with it.
Johnson in the gun, hands it off to Wilford up the middle.
Number 31, Keyshawn Fleming, the ball carrier.
First down for Reitz, past midfield, down to about the 46, 45. Mason Bailey will head out wide left for Reitz. Lucas Feldman wide right. Wilford and Derritt, the running backs on both sides of Johnson. Hands it off to Derritt, up the middle, spin move, swallowed up by a herd of Jasper defenders. Doing a bit better job of getting Derritt down before he has room to run.
Jasper just needs to force him inside where most of their defensive men is, and that way he can't have a one-on-one open field and have a chance to break off that long run like he did earlier in the game.
Yep, under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 2nd down and 8 on Jasper's 43. Reitz looking to tie the game up. Same exact formation. Fakes the handoff to Derritt, rolls out to his left. Cooper Seal in coverage. Elliott Smith comes down, tackles him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 3. Good coverage and good pressure there by Jasper. Elliott Smith with the tackle.
Looked to be a tight end screen.
Yep.
Quarterback saw that he had a defender right behind him. Didn't want to throw it and risk the interception. And he ended up getting sacked.
Yeah, great coverage there by Jasper. Sometimes you leave that tight end open out there in the flats because you shouldn't really take him into consideration, but good time there, or good job there by Jasper. Wright's going to take a timeout here as the offense was kind of jumbled up. 3rd and 14 on Jasper's 49. Under 3.5 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. The exciting finish to this first half coming up right after this. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is by Quico or Quico. No matter how it's pronounced, they provide many pumps from premium to diesel 24/7. They are located next to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium on Clay Street in Jasper and can be contacted at 812-634-1074. Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care, located on 255 West 36th Street. Harmon Dental Care provides a variety of different dental services such as cleanings, fillings, and crowns. They can be contacted at 812-482-1060 or on their website at harmondentalcare.com.
You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins live here from Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Jasper looking to get a stop here on Reitz to get the ball back before half. Jasper with the lead, 14-7. Reitz called that timeout to get a play set up. A.J. Coates will come back in for the first time this drive at running back. 2 receivers bunched on the right, Feldman and Derritt. Derritt in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep, flea flicker, goes back to him. A lot of defenders, the ball is out. Jasper comes up with the ball. What a play by Jasper. The initial hit laid down by Preston Roach. I believe Jude Peter or Nicholas Hansman came up with the ball. What a play there by Jasper. Jasper faithful on their feet. This crowd is hyped up.
Ball will spot up the 41.
3rd and 15, and they draw up a flea flicker. Not what they wanted to see with the turnover. Jasper can take a 2-score lead here.
Even if it wasn't a flea flicker and Derritt remained with the ball in his hands, there were about 4 defenders in his way. But by the time he tossed it back, Cooper Seal was in hot pursuit, not Preston Roach. He hands it off to Ramos this time, up the middle. Doesn't really get many yards.
31, Caden Ramos.
Reitz has the football in their hands, jumping up and down for a fumble as Ramos got swiped of it, but I believe forward progress was stopped before Ramos lost possession.
Second down.
Second down and 10 for Jasper. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. The lone man on the right, Beckett Holsworth. Jack Levin and Max Butel left. Ramos in the backfield. Eichelbeck bunched on the line. No, it's Nate Lukemeyer. He's going to get the ball. Makes one guy miss in the backfield. Still on his feet, past the chains and more. Nate Lukemeyer making guys miss all night long. First down, Jasper.
Lukemeyer was almost down in the backfield for a loss of 5. Turns it into a first down. And we got momentum going into the 2-minute warning.
Yep. 2:10 and counting here. I believe Hart might just let it run out. Or is there a 2-minute warning in high school? I
don't know.
actually don't think there is. Yeah, and there's not. Trips wide right. Jalen Mayer's in the gun. Fakes no, he does hand it off to Ramos, and he's swallowed up immediately.
Number 31, the ball carrier, Caden Ramos. Loss of a yard.
Ethan Rowe with the tackle.
Tackle made by number 38, Ethan Rowe. Second down.
Second down and 11, loss of 1.
Jasper needs about 10 more yards to get into field goal range.
We do have a field goal kicker this year. Haven't really had one in past years, but now we do. Butel in motion behind Mainers. He's going to pass it to him. Flea flicker play. Butel has quarterback experience. Lets it fly right into the hands of A.J. Coates.
Number 5, Max Butel.
Should have just threw it right out of bounds.
Yep.
Looked to be tipped on the throw,
Yep.
and he threw it to 3 Reitz defenders.
Yeah, Butel had some pressure on him. Should have just thrown it away. Good of him not to get tackled, but not really wanting to turn the ball over there in the red zone. Or no, they weren't in the red zone yet, but marching down that way. 1 minute and 13 seconds on the clock. Jasper just looking to stop Reitz here. And Parker Baumeyer will be the new quarterback for Reitz. 2 running backs on either side of Baumeyer. Baumeyer, the kicker for Reitz. Hands it off to Derritt through the center gap. Bunch of Jasper defenders on him, but he still stays on his feet. Almost gets the first down. Second down and 2 now for Jasper. Alec Ware with the tackle. I wonder if Jamontre Johnson is on the sidelines for injury reasons. Not sure, but whistle blown. Coach Hart will take a timeout for Jasper with 45 seconds on the clock here. In the second quarter, that is. Jasper with the lead, up 7, just looking to make a stop on Reitz to keep that 1-score lead heading into halftime where Reitz gets the ball. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. The exciting finish of this first half coming up right after this.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Celebration Ice, located at 31 Clay Street, Jasper, Indiana. Celebration Ice offers different sized ice bags, including 7 pounds and 20 pounds. They can be contacted at 812-634-9801. Once again, that's 812-634-9801.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Olinger Diamond Center, located in the Southgate Shopping Center in Jasper. Olinger Diamond is a jeweler that offers a variety of different brands of jewelry with a specialty in engagement rings. They can be contacted at 482-4214 or on their website at olingerdiamond.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium for your coverage of Jasper Wildcat football. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. If you're just now joining us, Jasper taking on Reitz here. 14-7, Jasper with the lead. Reitz has the ball. 45 and 7/10 of a second on the clock in the second quarter. Ballmeyer in at quarterback, one wide right, one wide left. Drops back, fires it deep to Feldman. Almost into the hands of Jack Levin in coverage, but an incomplete pass nonetheless. 3rd down and 1. Reitz with 2 timeouts left. Hands it off to Darrett. Behind the line of scrimmage, Jasper with the tackle. Nick Hanselman and company gets home. Cooper Seal, Preston Roach, the whole defensive lineman gets home for Jasper. 4th and 2 or 3 now, as Reitz is going to call a timeout. We'll stay with you here. I mean, it's a bit out of the realm of possibilities, but Jasper could get the ball back here with a bit of time. Aiden Trulove warming up the leg. Ex-soccer player. Oh, no, not ex-soccer player, actually. He's still playing soccer. Scores some goals in the JV game, so shout out to Trulove. I've heard from guys on the team that he can kick around 35-yard field goals, maybe a little bit further than that. He actually used to play goalie, and now he's playing like on the field for soccer and scoring some goals. Ballmeyer out to punt. Reitz did call that timeout, so we'll see if they try any trickery here, but 2 men back for Jasper. Butel and high snap. Ballmeyer gets it, though. Punt is up past the 45. Butel catches it up past the sideline, up past midfield at Reitz's 45 with 24 seconds on the clock. Jasper's got some time to work with, no timeouts. So they've got to have some efficient plays here. They've got to draw up some plays, and that's what Mainers is going to do. Jasper's offense heads back out. 1-score lead, looking to make it 2 here. Jack Levin and Max Butel wide left. Beckett Holsworth and Nate Lukemeyer wide right. Ramos in the backfield. 45-yard line. Mainers in the gun, drops back, avoids pressure, rolls out to his right, hits Lukemeyer over the middle for a 1st down past the 30. Down at about the 29, Jasper's offense marching down the field. Time stops on 1st down, 16.6 seconds left. Now the referee spots it, so time is going now. Mainers drops back, and he's going to be sacked. Caden Thomas gets home for Reitz, and that'll do it for the first half. Jasper looked like they could have got some magic going there at the end of the first half, but they head into the locker room up 14-7 against the undefeated Reitz Panthers. This one's been an exciting game all night long. It's going to be an exciting finish. We want to make sure to stay tuned for that, but we'll be back here in about 15 minutes for probably a little bit earlier than that, actually, for the first half recap and then second half kickoff. But we're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hello and welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium in Joe Roller Field for your first half recap. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Jasper with the lead 14-7 here at halftime. Looking at Jasper's offense that got them there. A touchdown in the first and second quarter. Jalen Mainers, 14 completions on 19 attempts, 147 yards and 2 2 touchdowns. Not much of a run game. Caden Ramos, 8 attempts for 9 yards. Jack Levin, 3 attempts for 15 yards. And Jalen Manners, 3 for 4. Then in the receiving department, everybody getting involved. Levin, Butel, Holsworth, Ramos, Lukemeyer, Heichelbeck, all of them have receptions. Lukemeyer got us on the board first. He has 4 receptions for 45 yards and a touchdown. Jack Levin, 2 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown. Butel, 2 receptions, 27 yards as well. And Joe Heichelbeck, some crucial catches, 3 catches for 32 yards. That's Jasper's offense. Then looking to Reitz, I made a huge mistake in the first half. I was calling their running back the wrong name the entire half. Elijah Derritt, I don't think is playing tonight. I haven't seen number 5 out in the field at all, and that's what number Elijah Derritt is. But I was calling Elijah Derritt Amir Wilford, number 12, who has most of their yards, the 72-yard touchdown, as well as some more yards. He has 8 carries for 106 yards and a touchdown. So Amir Wilford is the guy I was calling Elijah Derritt. He had the long touchdown, and Elijah Derritt does not have a stat, and I don't think he I don't think he's been in the game. And then for passing, not much to go over there. Jamontre Johnson only 1 passing attempt. Parker Baumeier came in right before the end of the half. 1 attempt, no completions for Reitz's quarterbacks. Reitz, 2 fumbles. Jasper took huge advantage of those turnovers, and that gave them the lead. Connor, what'd you see out of Jasper in the first half that either we did really well or we just need to work a little bit more on and better that for the second half to remain in the lead and get the win?
The run game we need to work on. Our run game opens up the pass game, and
Yep.
when you don't have a good running game, all you can do is pass. They're just going to be looking for that.
Yeah, as I mentioned, only 28 rushing yards for Jasper as opposed to Reitz's 106. So definitely going to have to get the running game going, whether that's Jalen Manners rolling out, Caden Ramos, Jack Levin. Regardless of who it is, somebody needs to break some rushes through to set up that pass game, as Connor said. And then on the defensive side of the ball, I think we've played really well. Our defensive linemen and our linebackers have done a great job of applying pressure. The 72-yard touchdown, I don't want to say it was a hoax, but we just couldn't secure a tackle, really, is what that happened. So a good second half coming up here. As I see Parker Baumeier warming up on the sideline, so I believe he will be Reitz's quarterback, maybe. I have not spotted Jamontre Johnson yet, so we'll keep you updated on Reitz's quarterback status. But we're going to take another break here, one final break before we come back on for the second half kickoff. But you're listening to 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. You won't miss the exciting finish to Jasper Wildcat football.
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports. This is empowering student athletes. This is your IHSAA. High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
we are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Just as we approach second half kickoff, Aiden Trulove out to kick for Jasper. Reitz set to receive. Jasper with the lead, 14-7. Three men back for Reitz. It will be Wilford who comes up with it. No, he fumbles with it. And Colin Johnson just going to scramble and jump on it. Near catastrophe there for Reitz, excuse me. 21, their own 21-yard line. $79 yards to go for Reitz. And Parker Baumeier will come back out for Reitz. Jamontre Johnson remains on the sidelines. I see him standing there. Maybe the unnecessary roughness, personal foul that he got in the first half was kind of a coach's decision to keep him out. Not sure. Baumeier hands it off to Wilford. He shoots through the gap. He's still on his feet, avoids contact. Nate Lukemeyer trying to run him down, takes a good angle at him and wrestles him out of bounds. Good tackle there by Lukemeyer to save another long touchdown there by Wilford.
Good thing he took a good angle.
Yeah.
Or first play of the half, Reitz would have had 7 more points.
Once again, Wilford just shot through that gap so quickly. We had some hands on him, but just too fast there. Baumeier in the gun. Wilford behind him. Mason Bailey out wide right. Hands it off to Wilford. Has some contact in the backfield. He will be tripped up. Ethan Young with the hand on him.
Tackle made by number 24, Ethan Young.
Behind the line of scrimmage, it will be a loss. Or no, it won't be a loss. Oh, yeah, a loss of 1.
It's called a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
It wasn't Mason Bailey out wide right. It was Zane Cox, excuse me. Cox will be out wide right again. Jaden Peak in coverage there. Feldman and Bailey out left. Amir Wilford in the backfield. Baumeier hands it off to Wilford through the right gap. Has some blocks. Jude Peter and company with the tackle.
Amir Wilford, the ball carrier. Number 2, Jude Peter, the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down now for the Jasper defense. On the 22-yard line, it would be a crucial stop here for Jasper inside the red zone. Same exact formation as the previous play. Baumeier with 1 pass attempt in the first half. We'll see if they opt for it here. They will not. Hand it off to Wilford. Up the middle. Had a gap, but it closed quickly. Dylan Robling and Alec Ware with the tackle.
And number 12 on the tackle for the Wildcats, Dylan Robling.
It'll bring up 4th and 1 now. They're going to flip the formation. Feldman and Bailey out wide right, Cox left. Wilford in the backfield. Ballmeyer tries to get him to jump, but they do not. 12 seconds on the play clock. And Reitz is going to take a timeout here, looking to convert here in the red zone on 4th and 1. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care, located on 255 West 36th Street. Harmon Dental Care provides a variety of different dental services, such as cleanings, fillings, and crowns. They can be contacted at 812-482-1060 or on their website at harmondentalcare.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium. Right back into the action. A.J. Coates checks back in. He'll be on the right side of Ballmeyer. Wilford will be on the left side. Ballmeyer in the gun, hands it off to Wilford. Near the line of scrimmage, we'll see where they mark it. Jasper defense cheering, and they will be short. Ethan Young, Alec Ware, Preston Roach, all in company there on the tackle. Great defense there by Jasper.
Needed a stop in the red zone and got it. Now their offense will take over with little over 70 yards, but we've seen this offense move down the field pretty well.
Max Butel and Beckett Holsworth will be out wide right for Jasper. Lukemeyer as well. Well, do they call that like the H position? What Lukemeyer does, like bunch?
No, Lukemeyer more tight end.
Tight end. And then Jack Levin will be out wide left. Maynard's in the gun. Hands it off to Ramos up the middle.
31, Caden Ramos.
Fights past the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
Number 38, Ethan Rowe. Pick up a couple. 2nd and 8.
Looking in the world of NFL, the Los Angeles Chargers up on the Kansas City Chiefs 10-0. Quentin Johnston, a touchdown catch. 2 wide right for Jasper. Mainers drops back, looks that direction, fires near the sideline. Beckett Holsworth comes down with it. Spin move. Gets fought out of bounds by Reese Majors. Near the line to gain, they will mark it just short. 3rd and 1, it appears. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1. At the 25.
Trips on the left, Lukemeyer, Butel, and Levin. Holsworth, the lone man on the right. Ramos in the backfield. Manners tries to get him to jump with the hard count. Unsuccessful. Goes back. Hands it off to Ramos. Ramos going to be met before the line of scrimmage.
31, Caden Ramos, the ball carrier.
William Friday gets home. A.J. Coates and company. Jasper offense still on the field. Nope. Just like that, punting unit comes back off the, punting unit comes onto the field. Offense comes off. Owen Rice comes back to punt for Jasper. It'll be Lucas Feldman, the return man for the Panthers. Rice's punt is up. It's a good one. Past midfield, bounces at around the 46. Gets a really good bounce down to about the 38-yard line. And Reitz will take over on their own 37-yard line, it appears. We're going to take a quick break here on 91.7 The Curve. No, we won't, actually. As the Jasper defense is already ready to rock and roll. Looking to force another stop or turnover here is what they're looking to do.
If Jasper can shut down the run game, they'll be fine because Reitz has completed no passes and all of their yards have came from the run. So if they can bunch up the gaps, stuff them, force them outside, and have them stuffed in. Force them to pass. I think we'll be fine.
Yep. A.J. Coates back in at running back. Ballmeyer remains at quarterback. Fake jet sweep to Wilford. Comes through the left side. A great tackle there by Jack Levin. If Jack didn't make that tackle, Wilford was probably gone.
He had the edge, but then Jack caught his legs and brought him down.
Loss of a yard there. 2nd and 11. 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Same exact formation. No, trips wide on the right this time. Coates in the backfield still. Ballmeyer fakes the handoff, drops back, goes to pass to the tight end. Pass is tipped. Jasper almost comes up with it. Dylan Robley and Ethan Young with fingertips on it as Nate Lukemeyer got a hand on it. Pass intended for Daxton Vanover. Almost another turnover for the Jasper defense.
That's the second tipped ball that we could have had an interception go our way.
Yep.
Would have put us in good field position at about the 50.
Two wide right, two wide left for the Reitz offense. Ballmeyer drops back, fires over the middle. Vanover catches that one, and he's going to be tackled short of the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down. Reitz completes their first pass of the night.
Tackle made by number 26, Drake Hagan. Brings up 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down for Reitz, 4th and 2. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ballmeyer getting the call from his head coach, Corey Brunson. Wilford will be the lone man on the left, covered by Jack Levin, 3 wide right. 4th and 2 on their own 45. Hands it off to Coates, up the middle, fights through contact, and he will get the first down. It's a good, powerful runner, A.J. Coates is.
First down. Ball was spotted at the 49. Midfield, sorry, 50.
Hands it off to Coates once again. Met at the line of scrimmage. Not going to go much past that. Second and 8. And we have a Jasper man down. It will be Preston Roach. Reaching at his left ankle. I believe it's just a cramp. Not sure if I'm right. That's just a guess. But we're going to take a quick break here on 91.7 The Curve. We'll give you the update right after this.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Olinger Diamond Center, located in the Southgate Shopping Center in Jasper. Olinger Diamond is a jeweler that offers a variety of different brands of jewelry with a specialty in engagement rings. They can be contacted at 812-482-4214 or on their website at olingerdiamond.com.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. 2nd and 8 for the Reitz offense. Past midfield at the 48. 2 wide on the left, 2 wide on the right. Ballmeyer still in at quarterback. A.J. Coates in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, throws to the right. Reeled in by Feldman. Short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 3rd and inches here.
Number 1, Lucas Feldman on the reception. Tackle made by number 24, Ethan Young. 3rd down.
Reitz could be getting the passing game going here. 2 completions now. The lone man on the left is Wilford. 3 bunched on the right. hands it off to Coates. He's met behind the line of scrimmage, and he will be short. 4th and 1. Another 4th down play here for the Cats. The Cats defense, that is. Ballmeyer with Coates behind him, 2 wide on the left. Wilford, the lone man on the right. Hands it up, fakes the handoff. Miscommunication. Elliott Smith gets home and he's sacked. Elliott Smith went unblocked, and the 4th down conversion is not completed for Reitz, and Jasper gets a turnover on downs. They will get the ball back. Still up 14-7, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. We'll stay with you as Jasper's offense heads back out to the field. A update on Joe Heichelbeck. We mentioned him come off the field limping. He went into the concession stand, the locker rooms on crutches. That's all we have as of right now. Hopefully he's okay. Trips wide right, Lukemeyer in motion. Mainers drops back, and he's going to be sacked. 2-man pressure there. William Friday and Cade Vogel sack Mainers. Loss of about 3 yards there. Ramos going to come out. Tristan King going to check in. Getting the play call from Coach Hart in his first year as the head coach of Jasper. 2 wide on the right. Levin in motion. Jalen Mainers keeps it. He's got room to run past the 45-40. He's got green grass ahead of him down to about the 25-yard line. What a rush there by Jalen Mainers.
Good read there to keep it. Saw the opening, took his opening, got well more than the 1st down.
We've seen that play a couple times this year already, as it's a read for the quarterback is what it is. Opted to keep it, not hand it off to Jack. He saw the opening, spurted through it. Into the red zone now, hands that one off to Levin. He's got room to run, gets a block, still on his feet. Bounces up for about 5 or 6 yards.
Tackle made by number 44, Katie Vogel. Picking up about 4 yards.
Preston Roach, who went down on the last drive, getting looked at by the trainers, doing some stretches. Tristan King, the lone man on the left. Butel and Holsworth on the right. Lukemeyer at tight end. Levin in the backfield. Mainers in the gun. Fakes the handoff, throws short right to Lukemeyer. Lukemeyer fights for a little bit of extra yards there, but not going to get much.
Tackle made by number 30, Reese Danger.
3rd and 6. It will be. Tristan King comes out. Caden Ramos comes in. In the red zone here, they want to convert. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Ramos in the backfield. Mainers in the gun. Drops back. Fires over the middle to Beckett Holsworth. What a dot into the hands of Holsworth and into the end zone. Touchdown, Jasper. That looked really dangerous. Thrown into double coverage, but right into the hands of Holsworth for a Jasper touchdown. Beckett Holsworth, a 22-yard touchdown reception.
Mainers threaded the needle there. 2 defenders right on each side of Beckett, and he threw it right in between both of them.
A great pass there by Mainers. I thought that one was into some trouble, but Mainers made it work. Here's Truelove. Punt. Oh my gosh, I can't say the word. Snap was fumbled. Sawyer Reckelhoff just had to keep it there, and he gets tackled. So extra point, no good. 20-7, the score. Up 2 scores now. Jasper after the touchdown by Beckett Holdsworth. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. Wildcat football action here on 91.7 The Curve.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Jasper with another touchdown score. Jalen Mayers 3 through the air now tonight. Beckett Holdsworth gets in on the scoring action. 20-7 the score now. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Aiden Truelove to kick for Jasper. Kick is up. Muffed, excuse me. Jasper defenders all around the guy, and he's going to be tackled. No, still on his feet, down to about the 5-yard line. A misplay there by Colin Johnson as he muffed the initial catch and then just ran the wrong way.
Return the ball. Tackle made by number 17, Sawyer Ricklehall.
Just kept running backwards.
Yep.
It's the one thing you can't do. Take your hit and start at the 20 versus the 8 where they start at.
Yep. The 8-yard line here for Reitz's offense. A long ways to go. Parker Baumeier remains at quarterback. One wide on the left. Nobody on the right. Low snap. Hands it off to Wilford. He's up the middle. He's going to be hit hard there.
Number 12, Amir Wolford.
As he was met by Dylan Robling, I believe.
Tackle made by Benny.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Trips wide right. One man on the left. Wilford in the backfield. Drops back. Fires over the middle. Incomplete over the head of Lucas Feldman. That'll bring up third down now.
Brings up third down and 6.
Third down and 6 on their own 12-yard line. 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Amir Wilford in the backfield. Vanover lined up at tight end. Rolls out to his right, immediately throws that way. Ethan Young comes up with the ball. Picked off by Jasper. Refs are calling it incomplete or maybe a flag. Holding against Reitz, so it won't matter. Ethan Young, a great catch, diving to his left in coverage. Turnover for Reitz. Jasper looking to take a 3-score lead here. They start in the red zone on Reitz's 22-yard line.
Finally, Jasper comes down with the pick.
Yep.
2 opportunities earlier, both tipped. Now we got one here in the third quarter. We could go up by 3 scores with the touchdown here.
2 wide right, Lukemeyer and Holdsworth. Levin and Butel on the left. Ramos in the backfield. Hands it off to Ramos. Cuts it right, spin move. A.J. Coates going to wrestle him down to the ground. Not much you can do against the 5'11", 235-pound senior linebacker. Tristan King checks in for Ramos. set up trips on the right now. Butel, Lukemeyer, and Holsworth from left to right. King and Levin on the left. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Mainers drops back with some pressure there, and he is sacked. Nowhere to go as there are about 3 Reitz defenders in the vicinity.
Lined up in that empty formation we saw on the first drive and had no time in the pocket at all. There were 2 defenders on both sides in the backfield as soon as the ball was snapped. As Ramos comes back into the backfield as a running back.
Levin, lone man on the left, trips wide on the right. Drops back, looks to his right, into Butel. He's got some blockers, but a great tackle there by William Friday. Bounces off the D-line and makes the tackle there. That'll run the play clock down to 0. Hart maybe going to try and draw up a play here on 4th down. But we're going to take a quick break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. The exciting 4th quarter action of this one coming up right after this.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Celebration Ice, located at 31 Clay Street, Jasper, Indiana. Celebration Ice offers different sized ice bags, including 7 pounds and 20 pounds. They can be contacted at 812-634-9801. Once again, that's 812-634-9801.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Easttown Recreation, located at 1370 Crossroads Avenue in Jasper. Easttown Recreation is a bowling center that provides open bowling, leagues, and tournaments, as well as pizza, chicken tenders, and a wide variety of options on their menu. They can be contacted at 812-481-2695 or on their website at www.easttownbowl.com. You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins for your coverage of Jasper Wildcat football. If you're just now joining us, Jasper leads it 20-7 against the Panthers of Evansville Reitz. 4th down here for the Jasper offense, 4th and 10 in the red zone on the 22-yard line. Lone man on the right receiver is Levin. Ramos in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, drops back, fires to the back of the end zone. Levin bobbled, drops it. Great coverage there by Reese Majors with the contact on Levin just as he was bobbling it. Would have been a great touchdown catch there, but a turnover on downs for the Jasper offense.
Levin had it, then his arm got hit as the ball was coming in. Forces the tip, juggles it, and ends up dropping it. What would have been a touchdown, put us up by 3 possessions.
Right near the front pylon. Would have been a beautiful catch. But the Jasper defense comes back on the field, who's had an outstanding night tonight. Parker Ballmeyer in at quarterback. Play action. Nobody open. He rolls out to his left. Ball squirts out as 2 men come home on Ballmeyer. Preston Roach and Cooper Seal. Trying to see if he was down before the ball came out or if that was... There will be a flag on the play.
Intentional grounding.
Yep.
Nobody in the area. Didn't want to take the sack.
Yeah, it was going to be a sack or intentional grounding. Just didn't know if he got rid of it in time. That'll push him back. Will be spotted at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 20 now. Wilford in the backfield. Ballmeyer hands it off. He's met immediately by Ethan Young and company, and they wrestle him down. Ethan Young with the initial contact. He's having himself a night.
Number 24, Ethan Young on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 24 for this Jasper defense. A.J. Coates comes back in the backfield. Wilford bounce out to receiver. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. And Coach Derek Hart will take a timeout. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curb. Don't go anywhere. This one is really exciting. You don't want to miss it.
Support for 91.7 The Curve comes from Jubilor Toyota in Jasper. They offer a full selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with parts, services, and repairs. They are located on Highway 231 South in Jasper or online at jubilortoyota.com.
Underwriting for 91.7 The Curve is by the Lincoln Amphitheater. Lincoln Amphitheater closes out their 2025 season with On the Border, an acoustic Eagles tribute band, on September 14th, American Fools Band, a tribute to John Mellencamp, on September 27th, and Chrome Horse, a full band tribute to Bob Dylan, on October 5th. More information can be found at lincolnamphitheater.com.
Welcome back to Alvin C. Ruxer Field. Wait, what did I just say? I just said Alvin C. Ruxer Field. Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium for your coverage of Jasper Wildcat football. Jasper defense looking to hold Reitz to a no score here as Reitz are deep in their own territory on their own 8. 3rd and 24. Parker Baumeier out. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Nobody home. Ball comes out. Jasper going to come up with the ball, but they're going to say that it was a pass as there was about 3 guys on top of Baumeier, and it squirted out. That'll bring up 4th down. No, not much difference of play there, whether it was a fumble or 4th down, and now they're going to punt. Butel and Recker back for Jasper. Baumeier from quarterback to punter. A good one. That one's deep. Blaken finally picks it up after that one bounces for about 20 yards. So now it actually is a huge difference of field position as the ball bounces all the way back to Jasper's own 30.
Looked like he called fair catch, and then he got out of the way of it, and it kicked about 10 yards after the bounce, and then he just let it roll before jumping on it.
We do have a Jasper man down on the field. Not sure who that is. As Reitz's offense comes onto the field.
The ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Wildcats.
Excuse me, not Reitz's offense. Jasper's offense. Still trying to see who the Jasper man down is. Nate Lukemeyer. That left leg, he's got to limp off the field quickly. He looks to be running now. I think he'll be okay. The Jasper offense out here, looking to put another score into the end zone. Butel and Holsworth left, Levin right. Fakes the handoff to Ramos. He keeps it. Rushes forward through the middle for about 4 yards.
Tyler Sinnott enters the game as Nate Lukemeyer is still on the sideline.
Nate Lukemeyer and Joe out, so Tyler in at tight end.
Gonna see how much depth we have in this team.
You could pull guys in like Elliott Smith and Alec Ware. We've seen them on rush plays, but they could play some offense. Trips wide left, handoff to Ramos right up the middle. Fights forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle made by number 38, Ethan Rowe. Brings up 3rd down.
Tyler Sinnott also a big target, 6 foot, 185. Manners has been good through the air tonight. 2 wide on the right, 1 on the left. It's Holsworth. Mainers fires over, caught by Beckett near the line to gain. We'll see where they mark it. And Beckett is down on the ground after that play. They do mark him short, so 4th and 1. Jasper offense getting banged up here tonight. First it was Heichelbeck, then it was Lukemeyer. And now Holsworth. We'll see where that ends up. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go nowhere.
Underwriting for 91.7 The Curve is by the Lincoln Amphitheater. Lincoln Amphitheater closes out their 2025 season with On the Border, an acoustic Eagles tribute band, on September 14th, American Fools Band, a tribute to John Mellencamp, on September 27th, and Chrome Horse, a full band tribute to Bob Dylan, on October 5th. More information can be found at lincolnamphitheater.com. Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. We're back here at Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium with Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Beckett comes off the field slowly, kind of reaching at his oblique area.
We'll have 4th and 1.
So Lukemeyer and Holsworth now on the sidelines. Elliott and Alec in for Jasper here on this 4th and 1 on their own 42. Alec in motion. QB sneak. Mainers tries to get it. We'll see what they decide here.
Mainers the ball carrier.
Refs trying to get everybody off the pile. And we have an O-lineman down. Might have got stepped on the arm. That's Jesse Harper. The referee's having a little bit of a conversation here.
Officials timeout.
Officials will call a timeout here.
That is short. That's a terrible spot. Yeah, that's terrible.
Under 10 minutes to go here in the game. Jasper up 20-7, 4th and 1 with a QB sneak, and they call it short of the line to gain. Turnover on down for Jasper. The Jasper lineman mad at that spot as they don't believe that's where Mainers ended up. So Reitz's offense will come back onto the field in good field position. 42 yards of offense to go. Cox the lone man on the right. Feldman the lone man on the left. Wilford in the backfield. Ballmeyer in the gun. Hands it off to Wilford, out to his right. Stays on his feet. He's got open room to run. Levin trying to track him down. He will not. Wilford into the end zone. There is a flag on the play. I believe it might have been a hold.
There are a couple flags on the play.
Early on in the game, Dylan Robling now limping. Hopefully he's okay. Wilford was into the end zone, but will be a hold call here on Reitz, so no touchdown.
Would have been another one-play touchdown.
Yep. Wilford with that speed. Alec Ware almost came down with the tackle, but he stayed on his feet and he was gone.
We need to force him inside and make him run up the middle where he's not got a lot of open space to break off these long runs.
2 wide on the left, 1 on the right. Wilford in the backfield once again. Now past midfield on their own 49 now. 1st and 20. Hands it off to Wilford. He tries to go up the middle, but he's swallowed up. Preston Roach, Alec Ware and company swallows him up.
Number 57, Preston Roach on the tackle.
Tyson Hunter going to check in now for Cooper Seal at nose tackle. Wait. Is that right? I think that's right.
Maybe D tackle.
Feldman, the lone man on the right. Wilford bounced out to receiver Fleming in the backfield. 2nd down and 16. Ballmeyer chucks it deep to Feldman over his head. Jaden Peak in coverage. Feldman kind of had him beat there. Just a bit of an overthrow. Jermontre Johnson remains on the sideline. He's standing up and he looks fine. I wish I had the answer to that question. That'll bring up 3rd and 16 now. Under 9 minutes to go.
Be a huge stop for the defense here.
Same exact formation as the previous play. Fleming in the backfield. Ballmeyer drops back. Throws it to Vanover, but he's met immediately. Ethan Young with the tackle. That'll bring up 4th and 14 now. Reitz, no choice but to go for it here with under 8 minutes to go. Down 2 touchdowns. Jasper defense needs a stop here. Wilford will be the lone receiver on the right. Fleming in the backfield. Trips on the left. 14 yards to gain here. Ballmeyer drops back, rolls out to his left immediately. Goes deep. Has a receiver open, just out of reach of Mason Bailey. Had the corner beat, but just out of reach. Another overthrow by Ballmeyer that could have been a touchdown.
2nd overthrow on that drive right there. 2nd and 3 plays, actually. Could have been 2 touchdowns if he completed it.
Jasper offense back out on the field on their own 46. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Ramos in the backfield. Butel in motion. They're going to give it to him. Cuts up the middle. 2 yards for Butel on the rush.
Number 44, Cade Bull on the tackle.
Beckett Holsworth remains on the sidelines. Jersey's off, reaching at his left oblique area. Joe Eichelbeck also on the sidelines in crutches and a leg cushion. I don't think it's a cast because it looks more cushiony than a cast.
Brace almost.
Yeah, almost. Official timeout. Let's see what this is. The formation is 2 wide on the left, 2 wide on the right. Luca Meyer and King on the right. Levin and Butel on the left. Ramos in the backfield. Shout out to the O-line tonight. We haven't really given them much love. Mainers has got sacked, a couple of tackle for losses, but they're holding up against a good attack, both rush and pass attack by Reitz. O-lineman consists of Andrew Obermeyer, Hayden Clark, Reese Whiteside, Jesse Harper, and Jace Land. Nick Collinsman also gets some reps in at O-line, so shout out to them tonight for their performance. Officials still kind of chatting it up. I don't really know what that was for. Maybe. All right, run the clock. 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Hands it off to Ramos. He's swallowed up immediately, 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Ethan Rowe makes the tackle for Reitz.
Still nothing on the running game for Jasper.
Yep. Same formation as the previous play. Mayor's in the gun. Ramos behind him. Drops back. Throws over the middle to Lukemeyer. Coverage by Anai Clardy. Looked to be a bit of a hold, maybe PI, but can't be too picky. Kind of did the reach around with the arm. And just like that, punting unit will come up for Jasper. 6 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Lucas Feldman, the return man for Reitz. Rice's punt is up. It's a good one. Bounces at around the 22. Gets a good bounce for Jasper. Or that was the 27, excuse me. Bounces all the way to the 10. Good punt there by Rice. Will put Reitz back deep in their own territory. We're going to take a quick break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. Finish this game coming up right after this.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is by Southern Indiana Supply, located on 1059 Mornsing Road in Jasper. Southern Indiana Supply offers drainage, construction, and erosion control products, as well as heavy-duty livestock equipment. They can be contacted at 812-482-2267 or on their website at southernindianasupply.com.
You're listening to 91.7 The Curve. Jumping right back into it. Under 6 minutes to go for this Reitz's offense, deep in their own territory. Hands it off to Wilford. Wilford with some contact, shakes through that, bounces forward. There is a flag on the play.
Tackle made by number 64. Flag on the play.
Nate Lukemeyer is back in for Jasper. Good to see one of the guys that got injured back in the game, as at least 2 losses on the offensive unit kind of hurts them. Elliott Smith comes back in for Mason Zazzetti. The flag was a face mask on Jasper, so Reitz will get some more field position. They're on their own 24-yard line now. Drops back, throws to his left. That's Feldman. He's got some blockers ahead of him. Past the line to gain.
Lucas Feldman on the reception. Tackle made by number 12, Dylan Ronald.
First down for Reitz.
I believe that was Jasper's first penalty of the quarter, which
Doing a better
is
job.
one thing they changed from what happened earlier in the game.
Trips wide to the right. Lone man on the left is Wilford. Ballmeyer drops back. Nobody open, rolls out to his right. Elliott Smith in pursuit. Passes it to Feldman. He's got 3 guys swallowing him up. Elliott nearly gets another sack there, but Ballmeyer gets rid of it. 6-yard gain for Reitz. 2nd and 4 on their own 30. Under 4.5 to go. Coates will come back in at running back for the Panthers. End around to Wilford, and he's swallowed up by Jude Peter. Jude Peter, great read there on that play. Good tackle to wrap up Wilford to force him. Jude Peter comes up a little bit limping. Happened quite often tonight. Hopefully he's not in too bad of shape. Trips wide right for the Panthers. Feldman, Bailey, and Vanover. Wilford on the left. Coates in the backfield. Baumeier drops back, fires over the middle to Vanover, into his hands, past midfield, down to about the 48-yard line. Good tackle by Jude there. But Reitz moves the chains. Now into Jasper territory at the 48-yard line. Same exact formation. Under 3.5 to go. Baumeier drops back once again, rolls out to his left, scrambles this time, runs out of bounds to avoid Alec Ware and Preston Roach. But Baumeier gets about 3 yards. Call it 4. 2nd and 6 on Jasper's 44-yard line. Vanover and Wilford out wide to the right. Coach Hart will take a timeout for Jasper with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go on the clock. 2nd and 6. Reitz trying to put a score on the board. We're going to take a break here with the timeout. Don't go anywhere. The exciting finish to this one coming up.
91.7 The Curve is underwritten by Bob Leaguer's Motors. They are located at 1050 Warnsing Road in Jasper, Indiana. Bob Leaguer's offers new and pre-owned Buick and GMC vehicles, as well as repairs and trade-ins. They can be contacted on their website, bobleaguers.com, or over the phone at 888-820-9659.
Underwriting for 91.7 The Curve is by German American Bank. German American can be located at 711 Main Street in Jasper. They offer school spirit check cards, mortgages, and loans. More information can be located at germanamerican.com.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is by Premier Property on Mill Street in Jasper. Premier Property owns and operates a wide variety of residential rental properties. This includes apartments, townhomes, duplexes, and single-family homes. They can be contacted at 812-634-2420 or on their website at www.premierpropertymanagement.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Trips bunched up on the right side. Wilford, the lone man on the left. Baumeier, 2nd and 6 in the gun, drops back. Pursued by Dylan Robling, nearly tackles him, throws over the middle. Feldman makes the catch, still on his feet. Jasper Min unable to take him down. And then Preston Roach comes in and lays down the hammer. There is a flag on the play near the line of scrimmage. Personal foul, roughing the passer, I believe. Reitz into the red zone now after that long completion. Plus the penalty, they'll be moved up near the end zone here. Referees conversing here. Ball will be spotted at about the 9-yard line here. Reitz knocking on the door here. 3 wide on the left. It'll be Feldman, Bailey, and Vanover. Lone man on the right is Wilford. A.J. Coates in the backfield. Baumeier in the gun, trying to put a second score on the board. Baumeier drops back, fires fade to the end zone. Feldman makes the catch. What a grab by Feldman. Good coverage there by Jack Levin. Just a beautifully placed ball. Feldman gets his feet in bounds, and Reitz gets a score on the board.
Reitz was inside the 10 with the illegal use of hands to the face call, which gave him good field position to get into the end zone, which they needed, and now they're only down by 1 score.
Baumeyer, quarterback, kicker, and punter here for the Reitz team. Baumeyer's kick is up, and it is good. Panthers make the deficit down to 6 now. Jasper cannot have another turnover if they want to keep the lead, or Reitz will have another look at it. But we're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Don't go anywhere. Finish to this one coming up.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Easttown Recreation, located at 1370 Crossroads Avenue in Jasper. Easttown Recreation is a bowling center that provides open bowling, leagues, and tournaments, as well as pizza, chicken tenders, and a wide variety of options on their menu. They can be contacted at 812-481-2695 or on their website at www.easttownbowl.com. Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins for Jasper Wildcat football. Taking on Reitz. Jasper hasn't scored since the third quarter. 20-14 the score now. Reitz going to opt for the onside kick. Jasper got to make sure they get their hands on it. Don't fumble with the ball. Baumeyer, the kicker. Onside kick is up in the air. Good job by Max Butel to just dive in front of it, put his body on top of the entire ball, and Jasper comes up with it near midfield. Will be spotted at their own 48-yard line.
Hopefully Jasper can get a couple first downs on the ground here and run this clock out and don't give Reitz the ball back.
Reitz has 2 timeouts. Nate Winesapple will check in. Ramos will come out. That'll make the formation 2 wide left, 1 wide right. King, the lone man on the right. Winesapple and Butel on the left. It'll be Levin in the backfield. Mainers hands it off to Levin. Waits for some blocks. Tries to make some guys miss, but fights forward for about 1 yard. William Friday gets home for Reitz with the tackle. Reitz takes a timeout here. And so will we. We'll be back here in just a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Celebration Ice, located at 31 Clay Street, Jasper, Indiana. Celebration Ice offers different sized ice bags, including 7 pounds and 20 pounds. They can be contacted at 812-634-9801. Once again, that's 812-634-9801.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Olinger Diamond Center, located in the Southgate Shopping Center in Jasper. Olinger Diamond is a jeweler that offers a variety of different brands of jewelry with a specialty in engagement rings. They can be contacted at 812-482-4214 or on their website at olingerdiamond.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins. Tristan King and Max Butel out wide right. Or no, Max Butel is going to come out left with Winesapple. Levin will join King on the right. Levin in motion. Fakes the handoff. Mainers will keep it. Good read there. He rushes forward for about 6 yards.
On the keeper, tackle made by number 44, Cade Bolton.
Mainers isn't afraid to take contact.
Yep. He had a great run last week against Harrison. Put his head forward and bulldozed through a guy. Reitz will take their final time out of the game here with 2.5 minutes to go. We're going to take a break here. No, we'll stay with you here as this game is near a close. Jasper probably needs this first down and then maybe one more to chew of all the clock that's left. Same formation as the last play. Or, well, no, this time Levin will start in the backfield. 3rd down and 4 on Reitz's 45-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go, up 6. And Reitz jumps off sides. That'll move the chains for Jasper. 5-yard penalty, just enough to convert the first down for Jasper. 1st down and 10 now on the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40.
2 men on the left, 1 man on the right. Levin in the backfield. Mainers hands it off to Levin. Levin up the middle. Swallowed up. Gets maybe 1 or 2. Clock's going to run here for 30 seconds or so. Jasper going to take their time here. Lukemeyer comes back in on offense. He'll line up at tight end position or whatever you want to call it. Levin, the lone man in the backfield. Winesapple, the lone man on the left. Hands it off to Levin. Levin met at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, bounces it out left, gets a block from Winesapple up past the 30. That'll be a Wildcat first down.
Tackle made by number 44, Cade Bolton. That is enough to move the chain.
A couple of more plays here for Jasper, and they'll secure the win. The Jasper faithful on their feet. Student section getting loud. Jalen Manners will kneel this clock out. First down kneel. Gonna have to do another one as play clock is at 37. Play clock is just under a minute now, and the I guess it is the play clock, 22 seconds. So they're gonna have to do one more kneel here. And Jasper will secure the win. A hard-fought battle here for Jasper as they are the victors in this one. Jalen Manners kneels that one out. Jasper upsets Reitz. 20-14, your final score here from Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Jasper is hyped to win this one. We're going to take a break here on 91.7 The Curve. Then we'll be back here in just a moment for your game recap. Don't go anywhere, but Jasper is your victor. 20-14. We'll be back in a minute.
Support for 91.7 The Curve is brought to you by Chocolate Bliss. Chocolate Bliss can be located in the square and offers various candies and kitchen tools. Chocolate Bliss can be contacted at 812-487-1617 or on their website, chocolateblissandkitchenessentials.com.
Sports on the Curve is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care, located on 255 West 36th Street. Harmon Dental Care provides a variety of different dental services, such as cleanings, fillings, and crowns. They can be contacted at 812-482-1060 or on their website at harmondentalcare.com.
Welcome back to Jerry Brew Alumni Stadium for your post-game recap here. Jasper gets the win against Reitz, gives Reitz their first loss of the season. A hard-fought effort by everybody. But shout out to Jasper's defense, who played a great game. 20-14 your final score here as the student section meets the players out on the field and are quite hyped. I don't want to say Jasper got lucky, but Reitz's starting quarterback, nowhere to be seen from the end of the first half till the end of the game. I saw him on the sideline, just don't know what quite happened. They had Parker Baumeier as their quarterback for the rest of the game. But looking at Reitz's offense, Amir Wilford, the highlight of their offense, 18 attempts for 170 yards and a touchdown. Parker Baumeier in the second half had 8 completions for 88 yards and a touchdown, as well as a pick to Ethan Young. But that's about it for Reitz's offense. Not much going in that department. As I said, Jasper's defense really good tonight. And then looking at Jasper's offense, the rush game, Jack Levin, 7 attempts for 31 yards. Jalen Manners, 10 for 36. Caden Ramos, 13 for 15. Max had 1 for 2. And then passing, Jalen Manners, 19 for 26. Pretty efficient there for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jack Levin, 2 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown. Beckett Holsworth, 5 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. Only had 1 catch coming into this game. It's good to see Beckett get involved in the offense. Max Butel had 3 catches for 29 yards. Nate Lukemeyer, 5 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown. And then Joe Heichelbeck early in that first half, 3 for 32 before he got injured. Sucks to see him go down. Hopefully he'll be okay in the next coming weeks. Joe Heichelbeck, Beckett Holsworth both came out with injuries. Ross Dawkins should be returning here soon. But that'll do it for the stats for tonight's game. Curve play of the game. I think you got to go to the 22-yard touchdown pass to Beckett. A beautiful placed ball by Jalen Manners in between 2 defenders right into Beckett's hands. That put us up 2 scores, and if not, Reitz could have tied the game, maybe even taken the lead. The outcome of the game would have been very different. So Jalen Manners with the play of the game on that touchdown pass to Beckett. And then, as I mentioned earlier, shout out to the defense, stepped it up. 1 interception as well as 3 fumble recoveries, I believe. Or 2 fumble recoveries, excuse me. Defense played well. Connor, what did you see out of Jasper, and what do you have some optimism about for the rest of the season?
I liked how we were able to throw the ball.
Yep.
And how we could march down the field.
Yeah.
Started with a stalled drive. And it was good that we got the fumble on defense and then got right back with it on offense with the touchdown.
Yeah.
And then we did play very good defense with the turnovers. We won the turnover game.
Yep.
And teams that win that normally win the outcome, and a win is the only thing that you can shoot for at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and a win here early in the season against one of the powerhouses of the SIAC is definitely good to see for Jasper. As I mentioned pregame, Reitz tied for Memorial for first of the SIAC. Both were 2-0. but Reitz falls. So now they'll be tied for second with Jasper. Looking around the SIAC, scores from tonight. Memorial improves to 3-0, 44-0. Central does not put any points on the board. Castle beating Bossy 56-0 in the third quarter. Evansville Mater Dei up on Vincennes Lincoln 21-6. Evansville North up on Harrison 13-0. So Memorial improves to 3-0. Reitz and Jasper, as well as North and Mater Dei, I assume, will be also tied with them. Looking ahead to Reitz's next couple of games, next week they go back home to play against Evansville North, and then 2 straight away games the following 2 weeks at Evansville Central and then at Castle. And then looking at Jasper, another home game next week against Evansville Bossy, 7:30 p.m. will be broadcasted live here on 91.7 The Curve, so make sure you tune in next Friday against Bossy, and then an away game at Mater Dei the following week. That'll be at 7:30 as well, and then 3 straight home games against Central, Castle, and North. Those most likely will be broadcasted here as well. But that'll do it live here from Jerry Brill Alumni Stadium. Got any final words, Connor?
Good win tonight from the Cats.
Yep, good win tonight from the Cats. But that'll do it from us here at Alvin C. Ruxer Field. I'm Dylan Durcholz alongside Connor Perkins signing off. See you next week.